Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Replacing Human Judges with AI Computers. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. Should our court system start replacing human judges with AI computer judges? And if so, how will this transition affect things? Well, let's begin with the obvious challenges of human judges. And that is their apparent political, racial, and emotional biases. They can't help it. They're only human. They're going to have biases of their own, just like everybody else on this planet. It's been well known in the court system that many judges have an obvious bias towards one political party or another. In fact, many feel that the ultimate disposition of a case can be determined by the political beliefs of a specific judge overseeing that case and the party they belong to. If you want a judgment that aligns with your political views and needs, then you find a judge that aligns with your political beliefs. If you're trying a racial discrimination case, then just find a judge whose race aligns with the needs of your case. So I know what people are thinking. They're all saying judges are picked randomly, so you can't really pick your judge, but that's not true in many cases anymore. First of all, there are many cities or counties or even states where the vast majority of the judges are all members of one political persuasion. In fact, there are some cities or counties where it's extremely difficult to find a judge who belongs to the non-prevailing political party. Political bias is just too common in human nature. Cancel. Political bias is just too common in human beings. A lot of people believe that the only way to remove all bias, things like political bias, racial bias, gender bias, economic bias, religious bias, etc., the only way to remove all that is to replace human judges with artificial intelligence judges. They believe that only an AI judge could operate without biases of any sort. The problem with that is that programmers could intentionally or unintentionally program a certain level of bias into the AI judge computers. And it can be done in very subtle ways. And if it was, then that could cause a functional bias to appear for years in court rulings. And then what? Then you would need AI appeals judges to review the cases at the appeals level, and then maybe even at the Supreme Court level. So then what? Would this cause court rulings at the local and political level to be dominated by AI software that was politically biased? And if the right programmer wanted to, they could instill a bias of any sort that they wanted to in any judge, any AI judge. And then where would that leave us? I suspect it would bring us back to square one, unless the AI program that these judges had was completely transparent to the public. But that would pose a problem in and of itself, because if everybody can see the AI software that's being used to rule over these judges cases, then people could anticipate how they would rule in the future and then tailor their arguments accordingly. So there we are again, back at the beginning. In order to avoid any pre-programmed bias on the part of an AI judge, you would have to introduce an element of random decision making. But the problem with that is that in random decisions, those decisions aren't being made on a legal basis. They're being made randomly. So how is that fair? So will the American public or the American legal system ever accept robotic AI judges and their legal decisions? Who knows? I suspect we'll just be replacing one set of problems for another. And generally speaking, most people don't trust computers. In fact, they trust them even less than they trust humans. We suspect not until the sophistication and abilities of AI, artificial intelligence, advances significantly, and that may take a while. Would you trust a robot to perform your surgery? Would you trust a robot to drive your car? Would you trust a robot police officer to make life and death decisions with a pistol every day? A lot of people would probably answer no to those questions. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so that you can get notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.